And so I want to talk about a movie today that I saw recently and it's still affecting me, and that is Sound of Freedom. And it's also been referred to as the People's Movie. So if you have not heard of this film, it is based upon a true story about Tim Ballard, who was a Homeland Security agent who worked on a number of things in the border. But the main thing that he's really known for is tackling human trafficking and specifically child trafficking. And because of his experiences, he decided to start his own organization called Operation Underground Railroad, where its mission is to rescue children and just human trafficking in general. And this is something that he's still very, very passionate about, and it's saving a lot of people. And this movie is something that for most people, unless they are, somebody who's heard of this or search out for it, they might not have heard of. Because if you go to any major movie entertainment website, you might not have heard of this movie. And if you have, it's mostly negative press. And there's many issues surrounding that. But the main thing is this movie is about doing something that I think most people would all agree on, and that's basically ending child trafficking, human trafficking, things that I think universally is something that I think anybody would really want to end. But despite all of the challenges that this movie has had in, coming to theaters, and that in itself could be a movie, it still has found success. And actually, really incredible success, especially from where it came from. So right now, The Sound of Freedom total has earned $104,607,000, and it's currently only available domestically. And the thing that makes this so special is the simple fact that this movie is not any of these really large summer blockbuster movie with hundreds of millions of dollars and tons of marketing. This movie was made for around 14.5 to 15 million dollars, and they had very little to any type of marketing. And a lot of the ways that this movie was able to come to the public was mostly through people helping, support this particular movie. People crowdfunded this movie. There were some, individuals or investors to help bring this movie to light. And it was actually owned by Fox, or distributed by Fox. And then later, whenever they got purchased by Disney, it became owned by Disney. But Disney didn't want to release this movie for whatever reason. But the owners or the creators of this original movie was able to, work with Angel Studios, who is the distributor of this film. And that is something that I find really, really interesting. Like I said, it could be a movie in itself. But the reason why I'm making this video is, as I stated at the beginning, I'm still thinking about this movie because this movie has done something that no other movie has done for me. And it's basically made me take action. And this is really special because many movies out there, they are there to entertain at first, but there's also many movies that inspire you. And then there's even fewer movies that actually, make you take some type of action. And Sound of Freedom is that. And so Sound of Freedom is initially an awareness of everything that's going on, but their overall goal and mission is to stop this horrible crime that's going on around the world, especially to all the children around the world. And that's something that I never really would imagine a movie would do, because all of us know that these things are happening, but this movie really sheds more light into it. And obviously, there's a lot to this, but because of all of this, it makes you want to take action, whether it's through organizations like this, local organizations, your governments, your communities. That's really why this movie, to me, is the most powerful movie that I've ever seen, because it sheds a light on something that I think it's really important for everyone, in my opinion. But most importantly, it inspires you to take action. So if you have not seen this movie, I highly recommend that you do go check it out, spread the word, and then if it does, inspire you or just make you feel something the way that it did to me, then hopefully it'll inspire you to take action to help stop these things. So if you actually had any thoughts on this, be sure to leave in the comments area below. And if you did want to see my original review of this movie, I will leave the description area as well. So as always, if you did get value out of these videos, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you on another episode.